The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Morris Media presents A Girlfriend's Guide to Life, a podcast that can help you live the life you've been given.
Hi everyone, welcome back to A Girlfriend's Guide to Life. I'm your host, Miesha. Today's topic is about friendship. Studies show that having friends can really impact your life. But not only that, the studies show that friends may be more important than family. Having a really good group of friends can impact your life and your well-being in a lot of ways. But don't get me wrong, the studies did say both family and friends linked together could also provide health and well-being. But it's nothing like having a rich network of friends that may add just value to your life. So I believe in friendship. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that family vetoes friends. But having a solid group of friends does the body good. So joining me today, I have my favorite girlfriend, my girlfriend of 39 years, my best friend, Dominique Hughes-Saunders. She is not only my best friend, but she's my cousin by marriage. So, girl, thank you for joining me. It's been a long time coming. I couldn't have asked anybody else better to be on the show with me.
Yeah, I think, I know today is a perfect day to have this because it marks the 12-year anniversary of my mom's passing.
Oh, wow.
And so, friends are very important to me. Family as well, but we'll get into that.
Yes, we
What's
do.
your question,
So
me?
we've shared a lot of beautiful memories. We shared a lot of joyful memories. We've shared a lot of painful memories, as you just spoke about your mom. I just want to get to the basics. We have been rolling with each other since we were 8 and 9, 9 and 8, and here we are. So tell the audience, what does friendship look like to you?
Friendship to me, basically, you got to have that unconditional love. And we have that unconditional love. Not saying that we get along all the time, that we see eye to eye. It's been times where we didn't talk for some weeks and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we came back together and we shared that love and continued where we had left off. So unconditional love is one thing for me that makes a friend. And also, no judgment.
Right. None.
No judgment, because
Zero.
I do not like to be judged, and I'm not perfect or anything like that. So I feel it's important as friends that there is no judgment.
Right.
And again, we compliment each other or whatever, and we're able to be good friends.
Right.
Another important thing to me as a friend is also no expectations.
Right.
Work, I have expectations. Being married, expectations. Being mother, I have expectations. But as a friend, I understand you have a life, I have a life. There's times where we're not going to talk every day.
Right.
We're not going to hang out every day. But I'm not going to take offense to it because I don't expect you to do that. So, I feel like that's important. And let's see, another one is security. Not having a friend that's insecure, because from my experience, when I have a friend that's insecure, there's jealousy, but I don't know about it.
Right.
And I feel like when you have someone that's secure within themselves and they're your friend, there's no insecurities or jealousies. You have your own set of friends. I have my own set of friends. When you're doing your thing with your friends, it's good. And then a lot of times we bring our friends together. And, it's that love that we share. So
I agree with you 100%. I feel like if the friendship isn't free and flowing, then I don't want it. And with us, we've been flowing, and it's been free. It hasn't been, I haven't felt stuck. Mm-hmm. You know how you could be friends with somebody, but it's because of the length of years you've known them, but the quality of the relationship or the friendship is no longer there. With us, I don't feel like we've ever gotten to a place where it's stale. Right. It's always, and I guess because we've evolved, we've grown up with each other, and neither one of us will let each other go without the other one. Like, you're moving up in your career, and you took me with you. Like, you didn't just leave me back. Like, girl, you've helped me in my area of my career. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm excited. So what do you think some of the main key components are to maintaining a friendship?
I think the main components is just being authentic, being who you are. Don't be phony. Being respectful. Also, sometimes as a friend, you want to go with the flow, unless you're not trying to kill yourself, right? right. Because if you happy, I'm happy. When you're angry, I'm angry. Yeah. So I feel those are all things for everlasting friendships, and just being the person that you are, because if people don't like you for the person you are, then there's no friendship. No, there isn't. Mm-hmm. And we both experienced that, where people have tried to make us somebody that we weren't, and then when we didn't fit into that box, when they couldn't put the peg inside of the box, then now we aren't good friends, or they have an attitude with us, or they're not talking. And to me, I feel like you should be able to maintain your own identity when you are maintaining a friendship. So like growing up, you've never really had any issues with cultivating friendships. You've always been pretty easy at being a good judge of character in terms of people. And so maintaining a friendship hasn't been a struggle with you. Making new friends hasn't been a struggle. What advice would you give somebody as young as Jenny, an 8-year-old, to a grown woman who's not extroverted, they're more introverted? What would you tell them? What advice would you give them? Well, I talk to my daughter Genesis all the time.
My BFF.
Yes, your BFF, your big little sister,
yes. I got elevated.
Yeah, all of that.
Last week we had lunch, and we were sitting, Dominique and I and Jenny were sitting at the table. We were at the Grove, and we were about to leave, and Jenny was like, wait, I have something to say. And we were like, okay, what is it? She said, we're not cousins anymore. And I was like, okay, well, what am I? She goes, we're sisters. So I am your little sister. I'm like, okay. So Jenny, Dominique's daughter, is also our friend. So she's in our friend circle as well. Just so you guys know.
Yes. So, exactly. But, what I tell Jenny first and foremost, or what I try to teach her, is to be secure within herself, because unfortunately she has experienced being bullied because of her skin tone and her hair and things like that. And I have to tell her that she's unique.
Yes.
She's unique. No one has hair like she has. Her skin color is unique. So first and foremost, be secure within yourself. And then I teach her that to be kind to one another, to be a good listener, and be real. Again, go back to that authenticity. Your friends, they're going to be in seasons. Mm-hmm. You're going to have lifetime friends. You're going to have friends that are only around for seasons. And then you're going to meet friends all throughout your life. But the most important thing is that you be kind, and you project the same thing. You project outward what you want your friend to project towards you.
Right. So as the statistics stated, that friends could be more important than family. What do you think about that? Do you agree?
Well, I don't agree, and I don't disagree. Mm-hmm. So basically, I just look at that as from an individual perspective, because
yes,
every person is different, whether they're my friend, whether they're my family, or anything like that. I base the relationship, the closeness, on the interaction that I have with that person, whether it's every day, maybe every other day or every week. But I just don't look at friendship or family as putting something tangible as far as measuring whether the friendship is more important or the family is more important. So when it comes to that, because like I said, people have, like Jenny have a lot of aunties, although I don't have, as far as my only sibling was my brother, and he passed away. But she has about 50 aunties. Right. But that's how I've taught her that.
Yes.
Don't look at people or non-blood, friendships as not family, because I consider them the same.
Yes, so you believe that friends can be family.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe that friends can be family.
And with that, because that's how our friendship evolved. It turned into friends, into family. So you and I have been friends, as I stated, for 39 years. Why do you think that our friendship has lasted this long?
I think it's lasted this long, again, like I said, the unconditional love that we have from one another. Like, I'm not saying our friendship,
is perfect.
Because it wasn't.
It evolved and we're grown now.
And, like in high school, it was ride or die.
Right.
In track, when somebody was giving you a problem or issue, I'm right there.
Right.
But the thing is, it's like the unconditional love. I mean, we're different in our own ways.
Yes.
We come together. If there's somebody that I need to share my deepest thoughts, I know who to contact. And I know who's going to keep it dear to them, to their heart, and who's going to give me sound advice. So, and I think that's why we're still friends, and just respecting one another, and there's no judgment towards each other. There's no expectations,
Right. It's easy.
There you go.
I wish, honestly, I'm keeping 100. I wish marriage could be as easy as my friendship has been with you. So I know that I could maintain friendships. It's just relationships, I guess, on a deeper level, because we don't have, like, our friendship doesn't have all the other components that a family, that your spouse would have. So it's easier to just take a breather. Like, you don't have to, I don't make you mad.
And we don't live together.
And we don't live together. I don't make you mad. I don't, I might do something with my quirkiness that'd be like irritating, but for the most part, it's like easy.
It's very easy.
It's easy.
Just go with the flow. That's how, I feel like I'm an easygoing person.
Yeah.
But I just kind of go with the flow with my friendships, basically.
So with that, who taught you? Because you have friends older than me. You've had friends that are like 45 years. You've had friendships with that are 45 years old, like your whole life. Like, who taught you how to be a friend, or who taught you the meaning of friendship?
Well, I would have to say Willie Maxine Hughes, a.k.a. Maxine, my mom.
Yes. Talk about her. Talk about your late mother.
She had the biggest heart. She would give her heart to anyone. And I guess that's the first person that I learned, about family or friends being family, because she would have her friends come over. Oh, this is your auntie such and such. This is your uncle such and such. She opened up her house to everyone. Everyone loved my mother. And I miss her truly. So if your parents is, here on this earth, please just love them as much as you can. And I think that's something that we have in common.
Yes.
And, I talk to you a lot about losing,
motherless
our
daughters.
mothers.
Yeah,
we're motherless daughters. So I feel like that's a connection, too, that we share. Even though, your mom, you lost your mom in a different way that I lost my mom. But the hurt still remains, even though it's 12 years for me and 35 years for you.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that? Yeah, it's been 12 years.
Wow, that doesn't seem like 12 years.
Not at all.
Well, I commend you. I think she's my shero, y'all. She is, like, we didn't even get into who she is, and we'll leave that for a later date, but she is phenomenal. She has my whole heart. She knows that I look up to her. I'm older, but she's a little bit more. I'm more like a gypsy butterfly, and she's more the drill sergeant. So she stays focused, and she brings me back. And I get overwhelmed. My favorite go-to saying is like, I'll call her, oh my God, life is. She's like, okay, well, how do you eat an elephant? And I'm like, one bite at a time. So that is how I am able to go to her. She helps me come off of my anxiousness for no reason, like my hair.
And I can say our friendship has grown because in the early part of the friendship, when we were in our 20s and we had relationship issues, it wasn't good. Now we could talk about it, listen to each other, and come to a reasonable solution.
Yes.
Instead of going from 0 to 100 real quick.
We both have that personality where we can, but we have learned where I don't have to go there with her because I know her heart. I know at the end of the day, she has my back. I know at the end of the day, she loves me. I know that she is going to help take care of me if the event, and vice versa, if the event, anything happens to us. I know that. So for me, I don't have to get riled up with her. I don't have to feel like I need to get angry because she doesn't bring that out of me. So if you have anybody that's around you that brings that up in you and you're holding on to the friendship, sometimes it's best to just let it go. And I'm not saying I don't believe in breaking up families, breaking up marriages, breaking up relationships, friendships. I believe in longevity, but it gets to a place where if it no longer works, then you got to move on. But with that, I just really appreciate we are close to our time, but I just wanted to share that you have my heart. And if you, as you know,
you have mine too.
I couldn't have been blessed with another human to share my life with, like as my life partner. You're my girl. Mm-hmm. I'm thankful for that. For me, good friends bring more happiness than virtually anything. Like, I love a good friendship. I don't have that real soul connection to my family, so my friends are my village. I have created a group. So even family for me, like my friends, I'm not saying I'm going to choose my friends over my family, but right now in my life, my friends are what I need. So to my viewers, go out there and strengthen your friendships. Make sure that those friends that you have around are going to be around you for a long time, for decades, because we need our people. And before we go, I have to give a shout out to my girl Filthy Rags over at 201 South Market for lacing me my outfit today. I'll take pictures and post it on Facebook so you can see my full outfit because I feel fresh to death. Also, before I go, I have to give a shout out to my emancipated youth. You guys, y'all got to keep your head up. As you know, I'm an emancipated youth, so I'm here for you. If you need anything, reach me at on Facebook, Girlfriend's Guide to Life, the way it's spelled. And on Instagram, it's Girlfriend's Guide to Life, LYFE. What I don't want you to do, though, is give up. Right now, with the coronavirus still plaguing our lives, a lot of people are still misrepresented and not getting the resources that they need. If you guys need anything, if you know any emancipated youth, any viewers know anybody that needs some support, please reach out to me. I'm here to help. And I got to share one last thing, and I wanted to leave this opportunity till the end of my show. Today is a very significant milestone for Girlfriend's Guide to Life podcast. A year ago, I created this podcast during COVID, and it was during the time when all of our lives, the trajectory of our lives had changed. We were uncertain. We didn't know. I actually had started the podcast and had to stop because COVID came and everybody got scared. But guess what? That was 365 days ago. We made it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support, for being with me, for showing up, guys, every 2 weeks, for listening to me, watching me evolve, learning, giggle, drop things, stutter. But I'm here. I'm still here.
Yes.
And it's been an amazing journey. So all of you, thank you. And I'll see you again. Thank you, girl, for joining me today.
You. And I am so proud of you.
Thank
and congratulations on 1 year and many more to come. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Peace.
A Girlfriend's Guide to Life, a podcast that can help you live the life you've been given.